Equipment Good Guys, and I just walked into the Ride Tech's booth, and I'm checking out this new front suspension. I got Josh here from Ride Tech, and he's gonna point out some of the things. You're a Fox guy, you already know what's going on here. So this pointing.
Yeah, this right here is our new SLA front suspension we're doing for the Fox bodies. Working on doing some SN95 stuff in the future, but we're not there yet. We've got our tubular upper control arms that basically everything here replaces the original McPherson strut. Trying to get this thing to more or less be an absolute track monster. New upper and lower control arms, both of them have Delrin control arm bushings in it. Virtually no bump steer. Car is going to be able to use SN95 and S550 brakes. The spindle, you can't really see it behind this, but we've got our own spindle that we've built, had cast in for us, and this car is going to be an absolute blast.
And Josh, we can obviously see it's got big monster 6-piston brakes on it.
Yeah.
And but what's under the hood here?
So this right here is a Roush Yates 358 motor that we have built by some spec racing engines.
So this is almost like NASCAR. It looks like NASCAR style heads.
Yeah.
So we got a NASCAR motor in here. So what kind of NASCAR horsepower are we looking at?
This thing's closing around 758 is what we're going to have it set up for, about tuned at.
So almost 760 horsepower right here. And a Fox body that's probably going to weigh 2,600 pounds maybe?
Roughly.
Yeah.
It's going to be all fiberglass fenders, you know, hatch, doors.
And we'll get another look at that front end. Drop down, you can see that little angle there and them A-arms, just to give it a little bit extra.
Yep, a little more shock travel. That was the goal behind that.
And it looks like the rack's lower just maybe a little bit as well.
Yep.
And the bump steers, as I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
So everything to help out geometry. Run low and run fast. And we'll take a look. He's got some nice plates in here.
Yeah.
For blocking off different things.
Yeah, that's where the brake booster used to be. This car, we've got a different pedal box in it. More or less just trying to get everything. This is a full-on track car.
So we'll take a quick look from the other side.
Absolutely.
We'll slip in here, and you can see he's actually got the Haltac. Get around so I can see it behind the steering wheel. There you go. You can see that. But we'll slip down here, and you can look up, and you can see all the Willwood pedal assembly. Got a little bit of a custom shifter in there as well.
Yeah, that's a Bowler transmission in there. It's got a new TKX in there. Completely bent through.
And you can see it's got the red dash in here. This is a 1983 anniversary car originally.
Should be.
It was?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh wow, this actually was an anniversary car.
This was a very...
That's going to be awesome. The GT350 car right here. So you can see the big tires on the back.
Yeah, forged line wheels.
Forged line wheels, 275, 35s maybe?
Yep.
Yep, there they are. 275, 35s.
Actually, I take that back. This car is not.
18s.
This was an Aero nose car that we were turning into a
83?
Into a 4i car.
4i, it's going to be one of the pace or one of the anniversary.
It is, yeah. That's what this car was. We had a square.
Actually, I was wrong. 84 and a half. So
yeah.
That's an 84 and a half dash.
Yep, we were making this thing a 4i car.
And I'll take it down here real low. Check it out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. That's independent rear.
Yep.
Now, I'll have to have Josh give you a little bit more information on that because I don't know if it's Cobra independent rear, custom independent rear, or what.
This is going to be our new release here. This is going to be something that's coming out for all of for production. The center section in this is set up for an S550 differential.
Okay, so it's got the stronger 8.8.
Yep, it's going to be, obviously there's not one in this car, this is just rolling right now.
It's got the really lightweight one now.
Yeah, this car behind us has a completely done setup in it, but this is going to be set up to use, we've got custom link axles for Fox bodies, so you're not adding track width, like a 0304 Cobra IRS.
Yep.
It's going to fit in the car properly, but it also is going to be using the same spindle you can see here at the back.
Yes.
So S550 brakes are an option, SN95 brakes are an option.
Oh wow, so you use all the modern stuff as well.
Yep.
That's great.
Coilovers, it's got set up for our HQ series coilovers or TQ, depending on what you're doing, whether it's track or not. Yeah, this thing is built to hold some horsepower and stick to the road.
And Josh, some of this stuff is online already, so.
Yep, the independent rear you're seeing, this is a sneak peek. It's not on the website yet, but it will be soon. And the front end is all ready to go and shipping.
Go to Ride Tech and check it out.
Thank you.
And before we're done, we've got a badass Cobra right behind us. So let's check it out. Swing around. Of course, we got to take a quick look at this gorgeous, looks like a 69 from here because I see a little bit. And we'll check out Will's car here.
Look at Will over here. He'll be able to tell you all kinds of stuff about it.
Because I have no clue why we have Got 8 coil packs because it's all fixed Explorer set up. Okay.
Well, it's a little bit of sacrilegious stuff. This is an LS motor.
Don't look down here.
I just will.
What? It's got turbocharged LS, but we'll let Will go through the good parts of the car because we can see that we don't have any struts coming
No
through.
struts.
So what's that mean? We just looked at the
this
setup.
has Ride Tech's short long arm front suspension on it. Eliminates the struts.
So what we just looked at, let's drop down and see if we can see it right through the front. And we see those big,
Can't
massive
see much, but brakes in there right
piston
now.
brakes.
It's the same system that you see on the race car over there up on the display.
We'll swing back over so you can see it and I'll zoom in. See that right there? We just looked down a couple minutes ago. So we'll come back over to Will's hot rod here. Carbon fiber hood, always looks good. It's got he's got nice race seats in here. And got the end interior nicely done, just a little bit off stock. He's got added his touch screen in there. And which gauge cluster are you using?
That's a Dakota Digital.
He's got a Dakota Digital. And is it 5 or 6 speed?
It's a 5-speed.
It is still 5.
600.
TKX, okay. So this is a new TKX. And let's check the back end out because I'm guessing, looking at those big 4-piston brakes, that we got an independent rear under this one.
I do.
So let's check that out.
It's a Ride Tech prototype.
Look down there. He's got an excellent job doing this exhaust. This is where I live to be nice. But yeah, it's a new Ride Tech. This is the prototype car right here.
It is, yeah.
So this is their R&D car.
This is the one that we've been beating on for about a year and a half.
So he's been beating on this Cobra. We will pretend it's not a real Cobra.
It's not.
Actually, it's not because he wouldn't put an LS in a real one. But it's still an awesome car. Clean, very straight, perfect car for R&D work. And it looks like he's still got most all of his options inside. So you definitely use the car a little bit.
Drive it all the time. Drove it 5 hours to get here today.
Drove 5 hours to get here. And yeah, there's air conditioning. So perfect car for power tour or play at the track or take to a car show. Thanks for giving me a tour.